Hi, my sister friends. It's Diva, your friendly transformational life coach. I like to speak a little on a subject that I'm realizing now that I feel more deeply about than ever before. It's family and family love. I don't know if it's because I'm a little more mature in age or if it's because the Valentine's Day, or some may call Galentine's when you're with the girlfriends, if that I don't know if it's because that holiday just passed, but it's about family love, you see. Today I see it clearly. I grew up in a house with 9 sisters, all with different personalities, different voices, different attitudes. Oh, if you ever lived in a house with 9 sisters, black sisters, of course, and 8 mothers, and oh my goodness, they were all spicy, you guys. And I was the youngest. So they all got to be my mother, in a sense. So when you grow up in a household with 9 personalities, all shaped under one roof, and it seems so easy, but somehow my mother, a little 5'1" frame that she had. Oh, you guys, she was a little bitty thing. Small but powerful. Women back then, they were powerful, and you didn't play with them. You didn't talk back, and you didn't say, oh, I don't want to do this. But she made it look so easy, you guys. She used to say little things, little life lessons like the grass ain't green on the other side, or be grateful for what you have, or family is everything. And back then I didn't fully understand, and I didn't fully grasp the understanding of what she was saying. And I even found my younger self saying little sly remarks like, sure, or yeah, right. Which, of course, I would get scolded for really badly. But now that life has humbled me and I've been through some things, now that I've walked through my own valleys and I see it, I have children and grandchildren of my own, I now see that my mother was a superhero, you guys. Yes, she was. She was my first shero. She carried 9 daughters with grace, strength, and covering. Never asked for a dime. We didn't even recognize we needed that at the time. But she poured love into us daily, disciplined us, protected us, prayed over us, and made sure we always knew that we belonged to each other. And by her side was my daddy. Oh, I was a daddy's girl, you guys. And the women from back then, they were daddy's girls, a lot of them. He was the backbone, a real man's man. A lot of times we don't realize what a real man's man is. A real man's man is the man that takes care of his family, will go and do anything for them, work hard trying to make sure they had things that we didn't even know we needed. But he was a man's man, solid, dependable, the kind of father whose presence alone made you feel safe. Oh, you couldn't hurt me when my daddy was around. You just knew you were all right because he was there. What they built wasn't just a household, you guys. They built a foundation of love. And that love didn't just stop with them. It flowed through my sisters. Yeah, those sisters that plucked my nerves and that talked to me when I thought they were talking down were guiding me. The quiet support, the loud celebrations, and especially through the ones who showed up for me when I couldn't show up for myself as I started to grow. There was a season when I was so broken, you guys, so depressed and didn't want to be here anymore. I was so lost in my own mind that yes, I wanted to be away from this earth. I wanted to die. But love, the same kind of love my parents modeled, they molded us. Reach back for me. When I look at my sisters now, I didn't just see siblings. I don't just see siblings, you guys, anymore. I see the evidence of my parents' sacrifice. I see strength. I see covering. I see legacy. And I thank God for love, the love that He allowed me to have. But if you have it in your life, if you have real love, then I ask you, cherish it. Because one day when you wake up and you realize the very people you grew up with, the very ones you didn't think had your back, and the very parents who corrected you, the very siblings who annoyed you, were the greatest gifts you were ever given. And today, I am overwhelmed with gratitude. Thankful beyond anything that I could ever say. That I get to love them back. I get to do it in my own way, you guys. Because they accept me for all my quirky ways. And I do have quirky ways. And I'm thankful for those quirky ways. But I said it before. And I'll say it again. I love you guys. And I love spending time with you. And there's nothing you can do about it.